and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy, does it add to the occasion. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think if we're hoping for something special, then it could come from Pedro. He may not offer much in the way of finesse, but he's very efficient, a good decision-maker, and a strong member of this lineup, so look out for him.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, good interception. Nicely measured pass. Now it's Azar. It's Azar! That is wayward. Simeone, Mohamed Salah. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kovacic boots it to safety. Out wide to the right. Luis gets good distance on it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's had a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So, a breakthrough already. Gets it back. Oh, he's found him in space!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And it's Simeone. Now it's Sanchez. Pedro conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Pedro is fouled. Alexis Sanchez. Jorginho. Conte. William. He'll have a dip! Tries to get it forward quickly. Lobs it in gently. Simeone. And it's got through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Raspilicueta. And it's Kovacic. Willian. Conte. Defenders on the back foot. Hazard. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Kovacic. And he's there to hoof it away. And that's been won straight back. David Luiz. He spotted the run and played him through. He's got away. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Well, that had to be more accurate. And it's Hazard. Willian was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Simeone. Mohamed Salah. Rudiger trying to get there. And it's been taken straight back. Rudiger. Hazard pushes it out wide. Hazard! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. And the first 45 minutes are up. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And so we're off again. Hazard. Jorginho. Emerson. Hoists it high. Robertson. And the counter is on. It's a loose ball. Pedro. Plays it forward. Sergio Busquets. And it's Simeone. David Luiz. Hazard, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident, tries to get it forward quickly. He could be in, hits one! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Azpilicueta gathers from the goal kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Augsburg have it back and they can go again. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the weighted pass. David Luiz, aimed long and direct. Augsburg keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well played, he saw that coming. Kovacic. Emerson. Hazard has been found. Kovacic. He's had a go! Same again, same outcome.
Chelsea really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Mohamed Salah. Willian, who does have an assist to his name. Salah. Meunier is demanding it out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's come loose. And it's Simeone. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He can get that clear. Over to the left. Caught offside that time.
His anticipation is good, Peter, but his timing isn't. He read the situation and then went and spoiled it.
Van Dijk. Philippe Coutinho. Robertson. Rudiger. Forward it goes. Coutinho. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's left it, Simeone! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Azpilicueta with a long pass. Aimed long and direct. A real chance to break. That is Conte. Right through the middle.
Chelsea showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hazard plays it out to the flank. Conte. He's tried one. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Dink it in. Timely intervention. Away from immediate danger.
Augsburg merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
The final whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Make it hard to touch my skin now, and this is what you want. Feeling not a rush, cold and simple pushing makes it hard for me to look now. I wanna be a Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature.
Pedro! There it is! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Chelsea have an early lead. Good start. Barkley, right through the middle. Well, they could break here. Willian, and shoots! It's a goal! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Chelsea have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Pedro. Pedro has a pop! Can he... And another time! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Willian simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
In with a header! Just off target.
David Luiz did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hazard belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Hazard certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. It could be in here. Willian going for goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
David Luiz. Forward it goes. Now it's Zapata. Zapata. There he goes, motoring forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Jorginho. Now it's Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Lo Celso. Needed a better pass there. Barkley. In full tilt down the left. Referee's given a throw. And it's Jorginho. Now it's Hazard. Pedro. Shot at goal! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Pedro versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Chelsea take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Conte. Hazard. Can he score? Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Pedro. Hazard. Going through. Willian. And hits one. It's there. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Chelsea total. Barkley! That is faded wide.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
He's got away. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That'll be a throw. Conte. Willian. Shoots! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's left his man. It's Hazard! Oh, almost a 6th.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Luis goes looking. Willian plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Keeper's got good distance on that. Luis positions himself well and cuts it out. Kante tries lifting it over. Barkley! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
And the first half is done. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Chelsea have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And we're underway again. And it's Azar. Dinks one in. Timely intervention. Oh, that's a waste. And he just whacks it away. Emerson tries to stroke it through. There will be a throw-in. Conte. It's Barkley! No, it's wide.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. David Luiz. There's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Gets wrestled off the ball. Defender's on the back foot. Going through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? Galatasaray with the chance now to pull one back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to...
Can he put it away? Back of the net! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Jorginho. Hoists it high. Is it in? What about it? Oh, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well, that's where he wants it. Conte. Now it's Azar. He's tried one. Oh, terrific save.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Goes direct to the front line. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required...
He'll try from distance. And he's missed it.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Driving on now, what can they... He'll have a dip! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Luis plays it over to the other flank. And it's Azar. Aimed long and direct. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, look,
Has a swing at it! And he's spooned it over the bar.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
David Luiz. That has put a stop to that. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Looks to clip it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He goes long, looking for space out wide. Conte. That was always going to be the keeper's. Loftus-Cheek with a definite foul there. Goes long. He's pinged one through here. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Moses. Conte. He's left his man. He's come loose. Hazard was not to be moved. Plays it out to the flank. Loftus-Cheek. Looks to dink one in. And the finish! No, that's just wide. Tries to get it forward quickly. Back into the middle. And he's cut it out. And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Chelsea simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a man who splits opinion, David Luiz. Is he a midfielder or a defender? I would say the former, because he has an impetuous streak that can't be trusted at the back, but full of Brazilian flair, and what a shot.
Shakes the shoots! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Chelsea are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Chelsea go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Looking for space out wide. Can he deliver? And a shot! He scores! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Things starting to... Hits one! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's gone for it! Keeper's got his work done.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
He's through the middle. Now it's Jorginho. He's got away. Jorginho. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's made sure that that won't get through. Stones tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Got a shot away! And he should have made it 4.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
He's left his man. Kovacic shoots! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Chelsea tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And out to safety. And it's Conte. Kovacic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Going through. Pedro, got a sight of goal here, and he's whipped it in low. Conte has a pop! And he's missed it.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Azpilicueta gathers from the goal kick. Hazard has a hit! Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
It's become a case of men against boys. Brings it forward. Now it's Pedro. He's got away. Pedro. Kovacic. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Right through the middle. Chance to shoot. He's looking to get there first. That could spell trouble. And the finish! It's in! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Chelsea have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. That gets things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Matuidi. He's got through. Hazard. It's a decent-looking cross. That intervention was very necessary.
Chelsea making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Chance to break. Azpilicueta was not to be moved. And it's Jorginho. Matuidi puts his foot on the gas, and he's there to cut it out. Looking to shoot! That's ADATA. Rafa Silva. Conte. Looks to thread it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Chelsea seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's in! He's away! Top save! That shot was travelling. Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Towering header! And that has flown over.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Hazard, Willian, it's Willian! And that has faded wide.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Chelsea have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Pedro, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
Attempts to play it through. Great leap! Keeper always had the measure of that. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's gone for it! It's there! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
And it's Hazard. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's left his man. He's had a go! Oh, taken with style! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Gets it back. Matuidi. That's ADATA. And now they can launch a counter. Now it's Willian. He's got away. Willian. Hazard. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Chelsea have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. And he's kept it out. And the ball's come out. And he heaves it forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now a chance to break. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Moses looks... Oh, hang on. What about it? A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Forward it goes. Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And it's been taken short. Jorginho plays it out to the flank. Done very well to intervene. And that will be the final act. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Outside looking in like fishes. I see my city in the light that glistens. We on the move like auto tires, autopilot, no bull, this Chicago fire. Inspired minds out of all this. Artists came together and they worked the hardest. Long days, I am living proof, I cleaned the hallways. Now I'm on the stage, not a middle school play. But remember school days, I was bumping food and liquor, listening to Lupe. I was grinding to shade, I was at the open mic, then was every Tuesday. Now we on the road, cause we work profusely. I seen like a renaissance, man, it been our time. Shout out everyone who brought it to the limelight. I remember when it started, yeah, the stars aligned. I remember sitting watching, now I'm on the line. I remember Wicker parking on the blue line. I remember window shopping by the green line. We let the ideas sing these new times. All love, 2 fingers up, peace sign. Wherever you go, know if the stars align, there's no heaven but the sky. Wherever you go, know, see it with my eyes. You know when it's take your time, can't speak. In the pavement, basement, studio, they stay true to your heart like cardio, all that coolio, and then some. I've been here before, into the door, when temperature drop in this cold, this is the GOAT, you know that, Jack came through on a horseman, that horseback, boy, that beam when the sun out, city never sleeps, sun up, sun down, but somehow we still here getting dreams out, true to our roots, yeah, we seen the seeds sprout. I know urban creatives who earning a paper, but currently earning and they were turning a nation. I used to be looking at everybody and waiting for my time until I realized that I gotta make it. Community spaceship, we all are the stars, the next generation, keep pushing it forward. Young pioneers and my peers in the porch, we bringing it back home right where it started. I'm feeling bombarded by all of the love. I just bought a car, I was just riding the bus, spoke out for my dream instead of biting my tongue. That's how I let my dad sing, but now it's your turn, your turn. She said the choice was yours, but all your thoughts were dead preachers in a foreign town. You should have tried to eat before they knocked you down. So soon, so soon, so soon. Lovers in religious clans, they never asked a thing about the bogeyman. Dead doctors need the daily bread. They got the drugs you need, they got that business head. Dead wizards and their wizards.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Juan plays it forward. Kante tries to stroke it through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kovacic. Quadrado floats one over. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Quadrado crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been taken short. And it's Quadrado. As Peliqueta takes control of it and he's on the move. Willian has a pop! What a wonderful goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And the cutback. Conte. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Jorginho. And it's Willian. Now it's Hazard. Hazard gets flagged offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Juan with a long pass. Conte. Willian goes on a charge down the left. Quadrado battles to win it back. Chelsea are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. David Silva did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Aubameyang wanders offside. Emerson. Kovacic. Speculative strike. And he's there to make a great save.
Kovacic simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Hoists it high. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Really wasn't very much in that, far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi has got himself a free kick. And it's Cuadrado. Pedro. Get that clear. And the through ball is intercepted. Hazard. Conte. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He's left his man. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Paris Saint-Germain are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And there's the whistle for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. And that's the second half started.
Chelsea can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Oh, great ball! Willian, the shot's on! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Hazard, chance, shapes the shoots, big moment, massive goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker...
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's got away. Willian, striding forward, facing... Shot at goal! Can he finish? And in again. They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further. Buffon reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Kovacic! Oh, taken with style! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Going through. Willian decides to play it back. A chance! And it's been taken straight back. Oh, almost a 6th.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Emerson goes looking. Conte. That's Piliqueta. Gets up to head it! Well, it wasn't a great header in the end. Jorginho gathers from the goal kick. Jorginho got a sight of goal here. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Hazard, he's left his man. Has a hit! It's got in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Chelsea got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Hazard, and the shot! And it's Hazard. Quadrado cuts it out. Kovacic with a delicate ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, good interception. Conte. Hazard. Willian. Over the line, and it is a corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep...
Great leap! It's anyone's ball. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called in.
Massive leap! He scores! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi is wandering offside. Chelsea Yeah, final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think.
Has a look and has a go. No, it's wide. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a loose ball. He's got away. That's Piliqueta. And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We survey Milan's famous Curva Sud, one of the truly great shrines of the beautiful game. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, who else but Hazard? A slalom-like dribbler who's afforded a certain amount of freedom to stray where he wishes. And he's also a more consistent finisher and the sharpest of turners in the box.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And the flag's up.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Willian, great challenge. Kovacic. Deftly done. It is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Messi. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pedro. Chelsea have ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Stones. Well positioned to make that interception. David Luiz. And it's Kovacic. Jorginho plays it forward. Hazard! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Hazard fully deserves the plaudits for setting up the chance.
Nicely measured pass. He's got away. Hazard. He slid it through. And he's away. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now it's Willian. Going through, shapes the shoots. There it is! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Jorginho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kolarov knocks it away. And it's David Luiz. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Breaks on here. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
David Luiz. Kovacic. Hazard. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Chelsea seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Pedro, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed long and direct. He's left his man. Rudiger boots it to safety. Conte looking to break out here. And he's made certain that won't get through. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Jorginho, well weighted.
Chelsea have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Luis positions himself well and cuts it out. Milan get it back again. He's got away. Chipped through. Luis knocks it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break. We're underway again.
Chelsea going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Fires, he's had a go! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want.
Can he finish? And the shot! Forward it goes. Dinks one in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Willian.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now, can he... It's Willian! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Defending was strong and firm. He's found his man. Willian. Now shot at goal! It's anyone's ball. Chance again. No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Shoots! Whistle's gone. Just offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
And it's Willian.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kante goes looking. Pedro gets into a good position. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Firmino looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's broken through. Just the keeper to Mertens! Goal! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Luka goes up and over.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Now it's Willian. Can he put it away? In it goes! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And he's there to cut it out. And he's there to hoof it away. They've played it short. That's Piliqueta. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. It's wrestled off the ball. Jordan Henderson hoists it high. Kovacic dashing forward at pace. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Forward it goes. Moses, he's got away. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts. Going through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Hits one! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being... No question, that's a foul. David Luiz. Looks to clip it forward. Nice little chip. Jorginho. plays it forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Chelsea really are a very good away side, Peter. They showed a resolve and resilience here that'll be the envy of many.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It has to be Eden Hazard, a magnificent little talent who's developed a strong resistance to the physical attention he receives. Now once he gets on the ball, he's not easily shifted.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Willian did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Pedro looks to dink one in. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No question, that's a foul. Garay gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Decent hit from there. Could be thinking about a shot here. Hazard going through. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Kovacic, Hazard, Willian unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he put it? Oh, taken with style. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And it's Conte. Pedro has been found. He's left his man. Pedro. Is it in? It's in!
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Chelsea break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Emerson plays it forward. Long ball, but not especially accurate. And the finish! Great save. That was not easy.
Kovacic certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Going for goal! They've scored! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well,
it's Pedro! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Goes for it! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Arda Turan. Certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Kovacic was not to be moved. Over to the left. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Decent looking ball. Azar! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Turan switches it towards the other side. And it's Gomez. There's no flag. Gomez pumps it into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Chelsea are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. We're underway again. No changes at the interval from either side. Jorginho. Now it's Willian. He's got away. Willian. Heads it! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Chelsea take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Kovacic. Has gone out. Rudiger. Emerson. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Fine defending there. The referee has given a corner. Hazard. Pushes it out wide. Willian. He's left his man. Tries to get it forward quickly. ADATA. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hazard. Forward it goes. Chance! Has a pop! Gomez. And it's Gomez. Willian. He's through the middle. Now it's Hazard. Going through. Plays it back.
Chelsea have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's through. He'll have a dip. It's there. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
It's become a case of men against boys. Gomez tries to dink it in. Big chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Emerson. Throw in. Now it's Hazard. He spotted the run and played him through. Now it's Jorginho. He's on his way. Oh, it's up. The shot's on! Goal! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Chelsea tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well weighted. He's away. Goes for goal. Really well taken goal. Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off? Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Willian going full steam ahead down the left flank. Barkley, shots on! Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Gomez. Plays it out to the flank. Emerson. Moses. Plays a clever pass. Hazard. Willian. And he's there to cut it out. Moses. And the ball's come out. Willian. Looking to shoot. And a second time. What about it? A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a corner kick. Keylor Navas deals with it effortlessly. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
I got
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm going to go for the Slovakian Hamšík. Easily one of the more productive, creative players on show and likely to be at the hub of all things attack. He's a scorer of important goals too, and I hope he doesn't let me down now that I've given him the big mention.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Away from immediate danger. It's the through ball. Going through. Jorginho. He's had and the finish! And it's a goal! Jorginho with a predatory goal.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Ham didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? That's put paid to a promising move. And the weighted pass, it's on, hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Clears it out of harm's way. Koulibaly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, Peter, they play the high line well, but it's always vulnerable to pace in behind.
Jorginho. Chelsea are already ahead, the perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive.
Heads it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Mane, he's got away. Mane with a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. De Gea, will they claim to that? And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah hits that long, and he just whacks it away. Conte. He's left his man. It's a fabulous position. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
William sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, that is a terrific save! That's Piliqueta.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side, as Piliqueta clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. I'm really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Mane. And it's hoisted clear. Pedro displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That's Piliqueta. Oh, that's neat. That's Piliqueta. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Towering header! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? That's sprayed out wide. Offside. Yep, looks it.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Rudiger. That's Piliqueta. Hazard goes long. It's a brilliant interception. Done very well to intervene. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the first 45 minutes are up. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Chelsea head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Second half then, just getting going. Oh, good interception. It's a throw in. And it's Salah. He's made sure that that won't get through. Jorginho. He's pinged one through here. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sidibe goes looking. Well positioned to make that interception. Hazard. Kovacic. Now it's Mane. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Emerson. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Emerson. Ham are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Pedro looking to get on the end of this. It's gone a long way up and away. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Emerson puts his foot on the gas. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Well played, he saw that coming. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's made certain that won't get through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Ham seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And it's Mane. Rakitic tries to stroke it through. Played back in. Azpilicueta. Forward it goes. Kovacic. Decent looking ball. Can he finish? This could fall anywhere. Azpilicueta gets rid without sophistication. That's a decent ball. Yes, he is offside.
Mohamed Salah probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
Rudiger. And it's Conte. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Just brushed off the ball there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Lobs it in gently. Breaks on here. Going through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he heaves it forward. And a header! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Moses was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in. Are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Out to the left it goes. He's picked him out. He's through and all alone. Shoots. They've scored. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Barkley. Can he score? And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happened.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.